Hey there, all you farm loving fools. Here's today's project. Now, I started you a little late on this project, but this is a generator that I picked up at a garage sale. It had issues. We'll cover as we go. I'm not going to get this done today. This is real life work on the farm channel. Farm loving fools, love you guys. But we're going to get into what farmers really do, or at least this farmer. Maybe I'm the only one. But my buddy farmer, who's 93, he's taught me a lot. I worked a whole lot. 12, 15 years with that guy. I love that guy. Gene, by the way, is his name. I'll reference him here and there. He didn't pick up odd projects at his age, but the farm thing is pretty much what I do. We kind of discuss things. He changed a little. He's an old guy, so he pretty much had it figured out. But for me, yeah, I have some good ideas occasionally. I can't help myself. I was at a garage sale and picked this up. It was $50. I'm going to share money with you. Everybody likes to hear the actual cost of things. It does date my videos, but that's fine. They can look at the date. It's 2025. It is what it is, folks. So here we go. This is about $1,100 generator. It's a Coleman? No, that's not. Generac. And I think it's one smaller than their largest model in the portable. I have basically the identical one, except mine's like a 10,000 on the farm, and this one I bought is maybe a 8,000. Don't quote me. We'll get into that as we work on it. I'm trying to get it painted now, not because I want it to look perfect and new, but I didn't like the rust. Speaking of rust, I put my arm on her. It's gonna make it last longer. It's just gonna look nicer. It isn't perfect. I'm painting it in stages, so you know if you're a painter, that's gonna leave some orange peel or a little texture where it sprays over the yesterday's paint. I'm doing that because I didn't want to totally disassemble this. If I put too much time and money into this, I'm not going to make any money. And the whole idea was to pick up a generator, fix it, make $100, maybe two, help a friend out, or sell to a neighbor. It doesn't matter. I think everybody wins. The guy I bought it from wins. I'm going to win, and a neighbor or whoever buys it's going to win. Those are the projects I enjoy. Sometimes I lose out. Spent too much money. I'm that middle guy. And that's just life. So today, enough talking. I'm taping off some things. Oh yeah, you can do the like and subscribe on this channel if you want. I don't care. That's all I'm going to say about that. I just use packing paper. Everybody throws this away. They're like, man, I don't put all that paper in there. It's great masking paper. I don't have to buy it. I run out of newspapers. You know, there ain't a lot of newspapers anymore. Even us farmers that get newspapers, we're getting less of them. I think I got it. No, I don't. There's a couple spots over here. So what I did, again, I'm not a zoom in guy. You guys can zoom in if you're watching on TV. Just use your imagination. I'll get you closer on the other side. There's these acorn nuts on here that hold the front plate on. And I taped these off so when I spray, those will stay black instead of turning orange. That took as much time to tape it off as it did to walk over and grab the wrench and just take the nuts off. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'll walk you over there. Just like every channel, shop tour. See if I can get you in close. I'm not a big editing guy. This is just real life video. You see what I'm doing live. Well, live recorded. It's these two nuts here that hold the bolts, hold the front cover on. I'm taking off. So simply, all my tools are right here. I just grab them. Boom. There's no sense in taping it off. And then taped off doesn't look as nice. So we just take them right off of there. Come on, don't make me look stupid. All right. I thought I had them off before. I usually put these in my pocket so I won't forget, but we're not putting this back together today. It'll be wet with paint. So I'll have to figure out where to put them. Oh, they could fall right. Look at that. They're going to fall out. I don't have to tape them or paint them. That one's not going to fall out, but the paint on the threads ain't going to hurt anything. I'm not a perfection guy. You're not going to see a lot of perfection going on. Got a little more masking to do. I did most of that off camera because, quite frankly, it's noisy. Again, just packing paper. I'm not pretty about how I do it. I'm always pretty, right? I've found in my life, it's not worth spending the extra 2 minutes. I'm going to contradict myself with that. Unmasking. If you just cover what you don't want painted, done. I can rip the piece in half because I'm cheap. You'll see that on the channel, Mr. Cheap. Again, something I can't change, so don't bother trying. I've tried, but I can't help myself. All right, that's taped off pretty good. So what I do is I go back around and just look where you're going to spray. Look at your tools around. So I will slide this back a little. Look at the surrounding area before you paint. Make sure you don't paint anything important. I'm going to spray paint this roller of mine. It's not going to look like new forever because I use it. So we're all masked off good enough. One more little scrap. I already pre-sanded this before I turn the video on. You guys don't want to watch me just, sit here and, how much fun is that? Yep, I started now. I can't help myself. Just a couple spots. I won't do a lot. The idea is just to rough it up so the paint sticks. But I put my paint on, it must have dripped right there, a little thick. I wait 2 days in between coats just to make sure I'm not touching sticky paint. You know what I'm getting at? So we got that masked off pretty good. Where do you guys want to be for painting? I'm going to paint now. I do have an overhead filter that I turn on. It's kind of noisy, so I won't do it while you guys are here. But as soon as I'm done painting, I leave the shop anyway. Turn the fan on. It's a filter, and it works. The way I know it works, and we'll talk about my filter in another video, because I put it up there and I used it a total of maybe 3 hours running time on a couple paint projects, and the filter is plugged right up. Well, that's an expense, but it's expensive, part of doing business. You can't just fret about every nickel and every dime out there you spend because, well, it's not worth your health. And I'm not a Mr. Safety Police guy, but I realize now I was breathing part of all that. I just don't need to do it. So for less than $200, I got a nice shop filter. Smells better in here. I'm not getting all that chemical in my face. It works fantastic. And you guys all know where it came from. Yeah. It was on a boat that's seen more of the world than I have, but that's life. Enough about that. Take care of my tape. Take care of my sandpaper. I don't have my gloves on. I grabbed a couple gloves. When I say I'm just talking through what I do, and I think it will be helpful. And yeah, I'm reusing a pair of gloves. This will all come out in my videos as you guys watch. I mean, gloves aren't cheap anymore. Yeah, I know, I'm crying about money. They're easy to reuse if you don't get anything nasty on them. And I wear them a lot, so they're generally just dusty. I haven't shaken my paint yet. You guys aren't going to want to hear that. But such is life. Got to shake the can. While I'm shaking the can up, I like to go around my project and just stumble around there. I don't want to do that when I'm painting. And if you guys know me, I'll fall right down over here and look really silly. So I might readjust my cart a little more. Get the best of all worlds. The paint overcast or overspray isn't going to hurt this old wheat I'm going to plant this fall as a cover crop. It's going to hurt my new furnace that's way over there. This is all just parts. I'm not worried about it. It's my point. Look around, see what you might hurt. Make sure everything's taped off proper. Where you're spraying, you're not going to get on something you don't want. I make sure that I didn't, I can get to the spots I want to paint. Sometimes I leave a little paper. You get the idea. In the next couple videos, as I get this flipped around and start putting the wheels on it, and we're going to get it started, I bought a new carburetor for it. One of them foreign kits, I got to say, it's hard not to buy them. You get a carburetor and you get the filter or two, and you get, tubes and electronics, and it's just spark plugs. There's a lot in the package for $30. Even today, that's cheap. So I should shake this more. I'm going to regret not, but I know it's annoying to hear. I meant to shake it first, all right? By the way, if I haven't mentioned it, my name's Darren. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy it. This is just my daily stuff. There'll be something like this every day. I can't help myself. I got to work on something. By the way, today's Sunday. I don't like to work on Sundays. I spend more time with the wife. I came out to the shop because I had to order some parts to sit in my chair on Sunday. And then I thought, what a perfect time to spend 10 minutes, spray paint this, and let it dry all day tomorrow when I do hay. It's a process. So there's reasons for what I do. I just won't always tell you because I'm not thinking about it. Today isn't specifically farm, but it's what farm guys do. This farm guy, anyway. Enough of that. Light coat first, even though you want to see good coverage. Try and force yourself not to do that. 3 light coats is the idea. There's not going to be enough drift in here. The few little sprays I do. I thought I ran it already. The shinier your paint, the wetter it goes on. And this is kind of shiny paint, so it'll go on a little wet. Paint the bottom because this isn't for looks. I mean, a little bit. More for protection and getting it all one color, I guess. That's looks. But see, I put too much on there. Good thing it's on the bottom. Go light, Darren. Go light. Oh, spider. Now, I always go around a little bit. This is the top. I'll spray the next time I flip it. But it helps you not have seams. By the way, as you notice, we're using very little paint. You're not going to have a lot of dust in the room. A lot of terrible stuff to breathe. Yeah, a little bit. Hey, I'm an American. It's my life. My choice. I do what I want to do. And you can too. You can even get on here and preach to me if you want. I mean, it's your life. Free country. I'm probably not going to listen. I don't listen to my wife as much as I should. Look there, almost done with the first coat. Then we're going to have to talk for a couple minutes. We'll do something else, kill our time. Gotta let it dry. Oh, some of you guys are probably wondering, well, you didn't prime it. Well, no, I didn't. I did a test spot, and just to see how well it would stick. That's mostly what primer's for. This paint is good paint. As long as there's no wax, dirt, oil, or grease on there, this paint is not picky. Yeah, priming it probably would have been better. I mean, that's true. All right, coat one. Starting to look like something, eh? All right, well, if you ever paint anything in your entire life, you know you always want to spray more on than you should. I'm the same way. I think I missed a spot. Seems thin, blah, blah, blah. Don't do it. I need to stop right here. Did I stop? No, I got just a little more. That's what we always say. Just a little more. I didn't get the whole bottom. Good thing I went back around. I probably won't even bother with the next coat with you guys because it's pretty much what you just saw. So it's getting more and more orange. That's the color I'm using. It was really close to the factory color, and I didn't have to buy the factory paint. So that's the main reason I picked this color. Way cheaper. I don't know. You guys remember me showing you this? You'll probably see it 100 more times. If you get done spraying, the tip's got, you can see there's orange in there. And it'll plug it up or it'll make it spray funny next time. So I always flip it upside down and use some brake clean. I don't want to spray it on my tool here, so I'll do it over here. It just takes a small squirt right in that tip. Clean that orange out of there. Maybe hit it again. Now it's going to spray as good as it did the first time. So there's my trick to that. If you don't use a full can and use it 10 different times, it will spray funny and blobby and all that. Well, there's that. Didn't show you the parts, but this is a parts box. This is crazy for $30. I got a carburetor. That's the old one. I got a new shutoff, the gas fuel line, and the clamps. I don't know if you knew they came with the clamps. Gaskets. This is a rollover protection, whatever. Here's the electronic part. I don't know what it is. It's something that makes it run, I guess. If the old one's bad, I'll put on a new one. Otherwise, I'm not going to monkey with it. I think that gasket's old. It came with a new choke lever for the carburetor. Oh, it came with a new screen for in the tank and gasket. Come with 2 filters. By the way, I'll show you the part number because this will fit a whole bunch of these. If you got a Generac and you're curious about getting this cheap parts, I can't tell you how good they are, but the new carburetor looked exactly like the old one. I don't know. Spark plug, yeah, this one I think is this is NGK, and the one that came in the package was a CHI. You get the idea. Came with a filter, pre-filter for the filter box, all for $30, people. And all I can show you, because on my glasses, where did I put them? I'll try and show you this. This is what I got off of Amazon. So you can take a picture of it, check it out. Did I get it close enough? Am I holding it still enough? $29 for that kit. It fits, I think, all of the newer style Generacs. Oh, it also came with, I forgot, I already put it in. It came with a new filler plate between the carburetor and the motor, which has the spark plug clamp on it. It came with that dang thing too. I was surprised what all you get for $30, and that's rare that I say that. Take care of my tools, take care of my stuff, and I'm gonna go back and spend some Sunday with the wife. You guys enjoy yourself. Come back again and see what I'm working on. Oh, it'll be tomorrow. I have to go visit my old buddy Gene there that I mentioned earlier. We have coffee Monday mornings, but after that, I'll make a video and maybe post that Monday. I'm gonna try to post a video every day of something. Come along, see what goofy thing I'm doing, see how goofy Darren is. You might learn something. You might just be entertained by how I'm doing something probably wrong, but it works for me. Thanks for coming. You know what I got to tell you? It's time. I got to go.